30 years. They're about to play the national anthem here at Wildwood. Tip right after this.
Oceanfront Hotel, located on the beach in Wildwood Crest, offers oceanfront accommodation with 1, 2, and 3.
Buddy Tarbot and the coached by Donnie Lang, wearing their away orange uniforms trimmed in dark blue and white, and their starters, Devin Johnson, a senior guard who averages 19 and a half a game, and he'll start at the guard positions with sophomore Zaire Green and senior Justin Galda. The forwards, a senior David Haywood, he's averaging 14 and a half, and he's their leading rebounder, assist man, and steals man. And he'll start alongside senior Dylan Dixon. For Wildwood, it's junior Hans at 18 and a half a game, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists a game. He's the leader for Wildwood. He's a junior. Jordan Fusick averages 11.2 a game in the backcourt. Ryan Troiano is their best defender, leads the team in assists. He's a junior. Freshman Alex Daniels down low. He averages 11 and a half a game and nearly 6 rebounds. And Harley Busham, a junior, who averages about 6 and a half a game, is the other starter for Wildwood. Warriors wearing their home whites, trimmed in maroon and black, and the officials for the game are Darren Bossert and Jordan Davis. And if you're only going to have a two-man crew, buddy, these are two of the ones you want on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Both are very, very good officials.
And again,
both can run the floor.
This is going to be important in this game. Wildwood, of course, is coached by Scott McCracken. We mentioned earlier he's going for his 200th career win tonight. And we've got a big crowd here in the Warrior Gymnasium for this one. And it's going to be Dylan Dixon for Overbrook and Alex Daniel for Wildwood jumping it up.
And Dixon is 6'4". Daniel is at 6'1". So a little bit of a height advantage there.
Wildwood obviously playing defense off the tip here. Wildwood in white, moving from right to left across your video screen. And Ryan Troiano, as he's done a few times this year, buddy, anticipated the tip and got in there and grabbed it for Wildwood, even though Dixon clearly won it for Overbrook right off the tip. Overbrook and man-to-man. Hans on the right side. Ball gets tipped out of his hands. He smartly lets it go back court. then retrieves it. He goes to the left, goes to Fusick. Fusick holds, picked up the dribble in a bad spot, got it to Troiano. He dips in, stripped from behind, it goes out of bounds. And Wildwood will inbound.
That was David Hayward that made that tip to knock the ball away from Troiano.
Troiano to inbound. They get it to Fusick in the corner. He drives. Little floater is short. Got his own rebound, though, as it was an air ball. And Wildwood will reset. Ryan Troiano with the basketball. Working against Justin Galda. Goes right side to Hans. Hans picked up by Johnson. Hans stops. Right elbow jumper. Got it. Boy, if Junior Hans can knock down mid-range shots, buddy, he's tough. And he knocked one down there. With the basketball, goes over to Johnson. Wildwood starts in a 2-3 zone, which is a little different for them. And now Overbrook getting players in the right spots for what they want to do. Dixon with it, now into the corner. Driving is Haywood. Up top to Green. Green may have gotten away with a travel. In the corner now for three is Johnson. Short. Rebound Galdo on the weak side. Gets it up top. Still a rebound Jordan Fusick. Fusick on the left. Drives to the basket. Takes a bump. Kicks out to Hans. Hans for three. Off the back iron. No good. Jordan Fusick the rebound. Got it. Fusick came in and stole the floorboard. And his floater is good. This player simply didn't step to that basketball.
That's Jordan Fusick's second offensive rebound, and that time he made the Rams pay.
Johnson drives, kicks across, Gallagher for three, and it's good. 4-3, Wildwood with the basketball and the 1-point lead, 5:50 to go first quarter. Gets it in the corner, back to Hans, and now they'll reset the offense with Troiano.
Gallagher's had 15 threes coming into this game.
Troiano down the lane, takes a bump, they got the shot to go.
Well, that's one thing better. Now Troiano's not afraid of a little contact. And right there, he showed he took the bump, he still made the basket.
Green with the basketball. Swung in the corner. Driving is Haywood to the basket, no good but a foul. And Haywood will get two shots. These are the first free throws for either team. 6'3" Wildwood, 5:18 to go first quarter.
And that foul is going to be on the 6'2", the 5'11" junior, Harley Busham. His first, team's first.
At last report, Wildwood's girls were winning at Pensgrove 48-30 at the end of three quarters. We did not get a final score on that yet. Haywood made the first. And the second one's also good. 6'5" Wildwood. Ryan Troiano the basketball for the Warriors. Takes it to the right wing. It's a ball screen from Alex Daniel. They run the high pick and roll. Flash to Busham. Great look down low to Daniel, and the layup is good. Daniel wasn't open off the initial high screen and roll. Busham flashed to the ball, caught the pass. Daniel alertly cut to the basket and was wide open. There's Haywood in the corner for three, no good. Rebound Junior Hans. Wildwood pushing with a 3-point lead. Hans takes it to the left, baseline drive, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Overbrook. I think Hans was fortunate there, buddy. He went into an area he really shouldn't have there. They get it in, and it's turned over. Loose on the floor. Oh, Alex Daniel pulls it back. Ryan Troiano has it. Turns, fires. No good. Tipped up by Hans. No good, but a foul. And Hans will go to the line for two shots here. And the initial, the indication from the official, buddy, is that Hans got hit in the head as he was tipping the basketball. So that is a foul, and he'll go to the line for two shots. First free throws for Wildwood. They lead 8-5, 4:33 to go first quarter.
And Brian Wildwood's been relentless hitting the offensive boards.
This is not a very good rebounding team, but you're right, buddy. They got five
offensive rebounds.
Hans makes both. And it's 10-5 Wildwood. 4.5 to go first quarter. Gowda with the basketball. Goes to Johnson, back to Gowda, swung to Green. Haywood along the baseline, up to Johnson. High post pass to Dixon, and Dixon is fouled by Ryan Troiano. And inbounding will be Green for Overbrook.
And as you said, Ryan Troiano picks up his first.
They lob it in the post, and Haywood easily knocks it down.
I'll tell you what.
Baseline inbound, please, buddy, with your back turned to the person throwing the ball in. And here's a turnover on Wildwood as Fusick tried to throw a pass down to Harley Busham. Haywood the basketball for Overbrook. They trail 10-7. Goes over to Johnson. Johnson back to Dixon. Swung in the corner to Haywood. Haywood to Dixon, or to Johnson. He loses it. Goes off his leg and out of bounds. Actually dribbled it off of Harley Busham's foot, and then it came back and went off of Johnson's leg and out of bounds.
Second turnover against Overbrook. And Johnson averages 19.4 a game to lead Overbrook. Haywood averages 14.6.
Busham in the corner, brings it out to the left wing to Hans. In the corner to Fusick again. Now it's Ryan Troiano straight away. Holding the dribble against Johnson. Takes it to the left. Spins past Johnson. Goes to Daniel. Great pass down low to Busham. Took a bump, no foul called. And the rebound to Overbrook. Johnson driving, kicking. Gowda for three, bang. And we're tied at 10.
And that's Gowda's second three-pointer of the game.
Ball goes to Hans on the right side. Baseline drive to the basket, and he is fouled. This will go against Gowda, and Wildwood will inbound.
Justin Gowda, he picks up his first, team's second. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter, and we're tied at 10.
Sophomore Brian Kniff into the game for Wildwood. And we're going to have, ball knocked out of bounds by Overbrook. I don't know how a foul wasn't called there. Jordan Fusick got run over by Zaire Green. But Wildwood will inbound.
A lot of contact on that play.
But you know what, buddy? You'd rather have him call less in a big game than more.
Wildwood was able to retain possession.
Exactly.
So that's probably why no foul was called.
Hans nearly stripped, falls to the floor, got it to Ryan Troiano. Ryan Troiano stops, goes to Hans, fakes a three, into the paint, kicks out. Kniff for three, off the iron, no good. Rebound taken by Haywood. Haywood pushing, kicks to Johnson for three, off the iron, no good. Long rebound to Jordan Fusick, he's running. Jordan Fusick to the basket, and he's fouled. And I believe they're going to say on the way up, buddy. And Fusick's going to go to the line, I think, for two shots here.
And I think you're right. That's a little generous.
Well, Fusick was gathering to go up, buddy, when the contact occurred, so you could certainly say he was in the act of shooting. He'll try to restore the lead for Wildwood. Free throw is no good. Jordan Fusick is about an 80% free throw shooter for Wildwood, maybe more. But he missed that first one. Second one on the way. That one's good. Wildwood showing pressure here. Overbrook having trouble getting it in, and Overbrook's got to call a timeout.
Well, that time Overbrook was definitely caught by surprise, Brian, with that press.
It's a 30-second timeout. It's 11-10 Wildwood, 2:07 to go first quarter. Crest Savings Bank is a proud sponsor of local sports. They wish everyone the best of luck in tonight's game. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit CrestSavings.com. Troiano and Sons are proud sponsors of Wildwood High School basketball. Whether it's masonry work, stone pavers, concrete, or more, call 609-522-3355 for a free estimate. So Wildwood, the 1-point lead, buddy. Anthony Freeman has checked in for Wildwood as well, senior forward.
And Brian, off the bench, Freeman averages almost 5 rebounds a game, which makes him one of the leading rebounders.
Green brings it up. Sean Mills is in the game for Overbrook. He has the ball in the left wing. They go in the corner to Haywood, up to Green. Green for 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Freeman. And Wildwood has the basketball. Fusick with it. Right side to Kniff. Baseline drive, goes to the basket. No good on the layup. Rebound goes off of Wildwood and out of bounds.
That was a good, strong move that time and drive by the sophomore Kniff, but he was not able to score the basket. He's got to make that shot.
1:30 to go first quarter. Mills, right side Johnson. Green to Mills again. Green, Johnson, baseline drive, shut off, doubled, got it to Green, steps in, kicks to Johnson. Johnson, oh, this should have been a double dribble. Mills goes to Haywood. Haywood to the basket, layup, no good. Rebound by Ryan Troiano. As Freeman tipped it away from Haywood alertly. Right side to Hans, fakes a 3, drives to the basket, layup, got it.
Good strong move that time by Junior Hahn.
Inside a minute to go first quarter.
Wildwood up 3, 13 to 10. 45 seconds to go in the first.
Left side Haywood. Comes up top to Green. Johnson, Green again, Haywood again. Green again. They play catch on the perimeter. In the post to Mills. Dips in, no good. Great box out by Freeman. And Fusick has the basketball. And it looks like Wildwood wants to hold for one. Fusick is fouled by Haywood from behind with 27 seconds to go.
And that's going to be the 4th team foul against Overbrook, and it will be the 2nd personal foul against David Haywood.
All right, here comes Wildwood now. Chance to take the final shot of the quarter. Inside 20 seconds to go. Kniff with the basketball, swings it to Hans. Hans holds. 10 seconds to go. He's going to bring it out and try to break his man down. Now he goes left side to Fusick. Now it's Kniff to Hans. They're going to go to Fusick in the corner. Back to Hans. Hans for 3. It's going to be no good. And at the end of one period, it is Wildwood 13 and Overbrook 10. Back after this 30-second break, 98-7 the Coast. Wildwood on top of Overbrook. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May is the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. That's Hemingway's, oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. You can follow them on Facebook. Cleanse White Pools is now fully restocked on spas, and they're going fast. Stop by Cleanse White on Route 9 in Rio Grande to secure your spa today. And the story of that first quarter for Wildwood, buddy, part of the story was all the offensive rebounds they got.
Yeah, Brian, and they dominated the boards at both ends. They had 10 rebounds as a team, 5 defensive and 5 offensive to Overbrook. Overbrook had, just 3 total rebounds.
Overbrook the ball to start the second quarter. Left side to Mills. Green to Johnson. Johnson a deep three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound. Freeman lost it, and Haywood lays it in. Hans with the basketball up the left wing. Holds the dribble. Brings it back out top. Troiano with the basketball. On the left. Puts it on the floor. Holds the dribble, calls a play. Bounces to Hans on the right. Troiano on the left now. Looking in. Can't get it to anyone. Puts it on the floor, backs away. Troiano around a screen to the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Freeman, layup, missed it. Well, that was a wide open layup there, and they would have a foul on Wildwood as Haywood got the rebound, and the foul goes against Troiano. That's not a good foul there. And this is part of the problem with Wildwood, buddy, is that sometimes they just commit silly fouls. Ryan Troiano's already got one. You're out in the open floor, reaching for the basketball against the kid that's being very strong with the basketball. It's going to be a foul every time. And he's going to go to the bench, and Luke Bazil, a junior, comes in for the Warriors. And Johnson with it.
So it's the second personal on Troiano.
There's a near steal by Wildwood, knocked out of bounds by Fusik. Busham will come in and replace Kniff. 6:45 to go, second quarter. Overbrook has never led the game. They can take the lead on this possession. They trail by one. Johnson with it. Right side to Green. Green lobs to Johnson. In the corner, Haywood for three. Short, rebound Busham. Outlets to Hans. Hans on the left. Hans goes in the corner to Bazil. Bazil up top to Busham. Busham holding the dribble. Dribble handoff with Hans. Hans puts it on the floor. Takes it to the left. Gets a ball screen from Busham. Drives. Got in a bad spot. Throw it away. Haywood driving to the basket. No good in and out. And we're going to have a jump ball on the rebound. Possession to Wildwood. And Junior Hans just troubled into an awful area.
Exactly 6 minutes to play, second quarter. Wildwood 13, Overbrook 12.
We got a fan in the stands, buddy, who thinks that there wasn't a good screen set, and that's why Wildwood turned the ball over. Nothing ceases to amaze me in high school basketball. Here's Daniel with the basket. He loses it. Goes off his leg and out of bounds. He actually got away with a travel when he first handled the ball. Then he dribbled it off his leg.
That will be the third turnover against Wildwood. And again, Overbrook with another opportunity to take their first lead of the basketball game.
Green in the corner to Dixon. Dixon comes up top to Haywood, swung to Mills. In the corner to Johnson. He stepped on the end line. Good defense by Junior Hans. Really forced him baseline, and he stepped on the line.
Well, again, that's a case where on that right baseline, Jordan Hans does a good job defensively moving his feet and
pushing the basketball
away.
Goes to Daniel, top of the key. Daniel drives, gets to the paint. Jump is good. What a move by Alex Daniel. He sensed his man was pressed too hard on him, and he got low and dribbled right by him. That's a very good move.
Yes, the freshman that time.
Wildwood by three. Mills to the basket, in the post. No good on the shot, but a foul. And Dixon will go to the line for two shots, and that, just from here, buddy, it kind of had to be a foul. There's no way Dixon would have missed that shot that badly from right in front of the rim.
And that foul is called on Alex Daniel, his first, team's fourth.
Dixon's free throws no good. Jaden Greer, a junior forward, comes in for Overbrook, and Haywood will go to the bench. Dixon's second free throw. is no good. Rebound brought down by Overbrook. Layup is missed, and they'll have another foul on Wildwood. And this is one of the things that plagues the Warriors, buddy. You know, they just do not rebound the ball on the defensive end very well.
Now,
and Dixon misses both free throws, and now he's going to go to the line again here because Overbrook got a couple of offensive rebounds. He misses the first.
That last foul was called on Harley Busham, his second, team's fifth.
Second free throw is good. Hans with the basketball. 15-13 Wildwood, 4:35 to go before halftime. Brazil on the right. Bounces to Daniel. Daniel lost the dribble in the corner, but got it out to Hans. Hans fakes a pass, dribbles in, kicks. Push him to baseline three. Bang! Great set run by the Warriors there. They tried to find Brazil for a three on the right side. The defense reacted, and when Hans Schiller penetrated, that left Busham right up on the left. Wildwood by 5. Right side Johnson. Cross court pass to Mills. Mills up top to Green. Johnson on the right side again. Dribble drive, fadeaway jumper is short. Rebound, brought down by Jordan Fusick off the floor. Wildwood by 5 in the basketball. Right side to Brazil. Brazil back to Fusick. Fusick drives into the paint. Push him again for 3. Short. Rebound brought down by Johnson. And Overbrook is pushing. Johnson goes to Mills. Mills dips in, layup no good, but the foul is laid up and in by Jaden Greer. And it's 18-15 Wildwood. They have the basketball. 3:25 to go first half. And the Warriors want to take a timeout. And this will be a 60-second timeout, and we'll take a 30-second break and come back right after this on 98.7 The Coast. To go second quarter. Stop by the Inlet in North Wildwood for all-day happy hour Monday through Friday with lunch specials at $7.95 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Inlet in North Wildwood supports high school basketball on the coast.
And I'm sure we're getting a lot of close-ups of Jordan Fusick tonight.
Right. By the way, buddy, in that girls' game, Wildwood was a 58-44 winner at Pensgrove. That's a pretty big win for Wildwood. Pensgrove was 11-2 going into the game. And that's a big PowerPoint game for Wildwood to get that win on the road. Ryan Troiano back in the game with 2 fouls for Wildwood. Warriors have the ball. Overbrook goes to a 1-3-1 zone. And they're extending this zone. Troiano has it. And a pass is kicked by Haywood. And Wildwood will inbound.
Yeah, Haywood is 6'3" senior.
He's long.
He's very long, and he does a good job on the top of that 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Bad pass by Hans. Going to the basket is Haywood, and the layup spins out. Ryan Troiano the rebound. Troiano pushing up the right side, stops on the right wing, still holding the dribble, brings it out. He's doubled. Got it to Daniel. Daniel drives, goes to the basket, and he's fouled. You know, buddy, Wildwood's got to look for a skip pass and ball reversal. All the Overbrook defense was on the right side of the floor. And if Wildwood just looked opposite, I think Jordan Fusick might have been wide open for a 3, but...
Yeah, personal foul is on Zara Green for the Rams, his first, team's 5th.
Daniel to Hans, wide open for 3, passes it up to go to Busham for 3. Bang! Busham's a better 3-point shooter. That's a great decision by Junior Hans. 21-15 Wildwood.
Coming into this game, Harley Busham has hit 18 threes. He's got the 3rd most on Wildwood. He now has 20 3-point baskets.
Green is fouled by a reaching Fusick. Fusick didn't like the call, but buddy, we know this. Anytime you reach from behind, especially when you swipe down, you can get away with that defensive flick coming in from underneath. When you reach down from behind, that's almost an automatic foul.
And plus, when you do it right in front of the official.
Absolutely. Kniff back in the game for Wildwood. Driving is Johnson. Reverse layup, no good. Got his own rebound, layup, no good. And the rebound goes to Johnson, and he's fouled by Daniel.
And the freshman Alex Daniel, he's going to pick up his 7th team foul against Wildwood High. So 2:06 to play here in the first half. It puts Overbrook in the 1-and-1.
Johnson's free throw is good. Johnson is Overbrook's leading scorer. That's his first point, buddy.
Yes. He's always
I'm surprised that Wildwood, with 2:06 to go in the second quarter, is leaving Alex Daniel in with 2 fouls. Second free throw by Johnson is good. 1-3-1 by Overbrook. Hans with the basketball. Got it to Ryan Troiano in the corner to Busham. Fakes a 3. Cross court to Hans. In the corner to Kniff. Back to Hans. Hans backs away. Cross court to Busham. Busham fakes, hands to Troiano. Troiano shovels it right side to Hans. Hans looking, spins away, goes to Troiano, and Hans got away with a hook, buddy. And the coaching staff for Overbrook was all over that. It happened right in front of their bench. A pass was tipped out of bounds, so Wildwood will inbound. They lob it in the corner. It's stolen away. Hayward ahead of the pack, and the layup is good.
Well, it was a costly turnover. Overbrook pulls to within 2. 21-19.
Hans the basketball, splits a double team. Wildwood calls a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Wildwood leads 21-19 with 1:14 to go in the first half. Punch Cake Fitness at Route 9 and Indian Trail Road is the place to get fit. Punch Cake Fitness supports high school basketball on the coast. High school basketball on the coast is brought to you in part by the Sierra Restaurant Group in Wildwood. If you're looking for a bite before or after the game, check out Poppy's, the Dogtooth, or the Mud Hen for a great local experience. Now,
and Brian, as you said, that last time down the floor, Wildwood did not make a good decision on the offensive end. And again, they paid for it. This Overbrook Rams team has yet to have a lead in this game. But Wildwood is doing what they need to do.
Troiano across the timeline. Steps in, goes to Hans. Hans fakes a 3, back to Troiano, he'll shoot a 3. Bang! His second basket, he's got 5. Wildwood by 5. Inside a minute to go before halftime. Johnson on the right. Back to Green. Swung over to Hayward. Hayward for 3. It's long. Rebound Ryan Troiano, and he's fouled by Johnson. Over the back. And Wildwood with a 5-point lead. They can take their largest lead with a basket here. 40 seconds left in the period. Troiano across the division line. Goes to Hans, jumper from the foul line area. Got the friendly roll.
And that's a good pass, good look by Ryan Triano. And Junior Hans buries the 15-foot jump shot.
Johnson on the right, in the post. It's down low, and we're going to have a foul call on Wildwood. And going to the line here for a 1-and-1 will be Jaden Greer.
And that foul will be Jordan Fusik's second, his second, team's 8th. And Jaden Greer, as Brian said, at the line for the first time.
Sean Mills back into the game for Overbrook. Replaces Haywood. Greer 1-and-1 with 16 seconds to go in the first half. Free throw is good. (26-20) Wildwood. Second free throw is good. So it's Wildwood by 5. 15 seconds left in the period. Hans to the basket. Lost it. Stolen away by Johnson. Johnson driving to the basket, and the layup is good. Hans with it, will shoot from half court. No good. And that's a bad mistake by Junior Hans, buddy. Wildwood's got a hole for one shot there, and he pushes the basketball into the lane and loses it. That is just not a smart play, and Junior Hans had about 4 or 5 turnovers in that first half, buddy. You know, so he's leading them with 8 points. So
4 turnovers.
Wildwood leading it 26-23 here at the half. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. We'll come back with the halftime report after this on 98.7 The Coast.
They did not have an offensive rebound in that second quarter. They were 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, and they turned it over 6 times, 5 times in that quarter. The Overbrook, they shot 7 for 19. They were 5 of 10 inside the arc, 2 for 9 from beyond. They had 9 rebounds as a team, 4 defensive, 5 offensive. They were 7 for 9 from the charity stripe, and they turned it over just 3 times.
All right, so it's Wildwood leading 26-23 here at the half. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Back with the second half right after this, 98.7 The Coast.
You want to go to the inlet for happy hour? We can go whenever you want. Wow, does that mean happy hour is all day?
Stop by the inlet in North Wildwood for all-day happy hour, Monday through Friday, with lunch specials at $7.95 from 11 till 4 p.m. and dinner specials at $14.95 starting at 4 p.m. Saturday happy hour is 11 to 6, and Sunday happy hour is we offer a
Satisfy any hungry appetite.
Back live at Wildwood High. They lead Overbrook 26-23 at the half. Sam Cohen handling our live video stream. North Wildwood Mechanical is a proud supporter of high school sports. They'd like to wish the Warriors of Wildwood the best of luck in tonight's game against Overbrook. For heater repairs or service, give North Wildwood Mechanical a call, 609-602-9332. Complete Care at Courthouse offers a wide array of clinical care programs to meet your needs, to meet your short-term and long-term rehabilitation needs. Every day, Complete Care looks to improve the lives they touch through extreme care and passion. And, buddy, that turnover by Junior Hans at the end of the half, leads to the Overbrook basket right before the buzzer, and now Overbrook gets the ball to start the second half.
And that's the little things that you need to do right and to avoid And so Overbrook will, again, they will get the basketball trailing by 3. And Brian, Overbrook has yet to take a lead in this basketball game.
Johnson with the ball to start the second half for Overbrook. Wildwood comes out in zone. They've played 2-3 zone the entire game. Passing the post to Haywood, stripped. Ball's loose, picked up by Troiano, and it goes off of an Overbrook player and out of bounds.
So again, good hustle on defense by the Warriors, and that's the 4th turnover now against the Rams.
Overbrook goes back to man-to-man. Hans with the basketball, bounces to Busham. Back to Hans. Hans on the right to Fusick behind a double screen, fakes a 3. Now had his shot blocked. That was not a good decision there. And here's Johnson running for Overbrook. Stops at the foul line area, takes it to the right. Now kicks in the corner to Green. Zaire Green back to Devin Johnson. Here's Justin Gauda. Johnson now. Gauda, left wing 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Harley Busham. And Busham will walk it up and then go to Troiano. Wildwood by 3. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Fusick on the left. High screen and roll with Alex Daniel. Takes it to the right. Swings it over to Hans. Hans will bring it back. Goes to Busham on the right. Busham. Great entry pass to Alex Daniel. Lays it up and in. Defender overplayed the near side. Busham basically threw almost a backdoor pass. Daniel Carrera laid it in.
And that's the second time we saw a very good pass that led to a basket.
Johnson, short, rebound brought down by Fusick. Wildwood by 5, they have the basketball. Fusick across the division line, high post to Daniel, kicks out, Troiano for 3, no good off the iron. Rebound brought down by Johnson. Johnson pushing for Overbrook, takes it to the right, goes to Haywood in the post. And Wildwood fans wanted a walk, but we have a foul call on Junior Hans.
And that's going to be the first personal foul against Junior Hans. First team foul here in the second half against Wildwood.
Haywood makes the first. He'll get another. This David Haywood is a nice player, buddy.
Yes, he is.
Silky smooth at the free throw line. He's 4 for 4. He's got 10 points. And he's by
6'3" senior.
And he's by far their best defender, too. Troiano with it. Working against Johnson, brings it up across the division line, goes left side to Fusick. Fusick holds. Goes to Troiano. Troiano with the basketball. Takes it to the left. Troiano to the right elbow. Goes to Daniel. Little floater in the lane short. Rebound to Johnson. Johnson pushing. Johnson to the basket. Got it down low. Layup was missed, but then the foul is good by David Haywood. And Wildwood now just with a 1-point lead. They have the ball. Troiano working against Johnson. Double teamed. Lost the dribble. And finally Hans comes and rescues him. Hans backs away. Coach Scott McCracken calls a play. High screen for Hans. Takes it to the left. Kicks in the corner. Busham for 3. Bang! Busham's third 3's got nearly. Wildwood leads by 4.
Busham 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, Brian.
Gauda to Green for Overbrook. Against this Warrior zone. In the corner. Johnson a baseline drive. Stripped by Hans, but a foul. And that foul occurs because, buddy, Alex Daniels got to do a better job with his closeout to take away the baseline.
Yeah, Hans came over and help side. I mean, the play was right in front of the official. And again, that was one of those where he swings the arm down and you're going to get a foul call 9 times out of 10.
That was the second foul on Hans. They're 1 for 2 from the line, but Overbrook rebounds the miss. Johnson spinning, kicks out. Green in the corner. Haywood fakes a three and brings it back out. In the corner, Johnson. Up the Green. Over to Galda. High post pass Haywood. Johnson for three. Bang. And you give up an offensive rebound because you don't box out. And now the game is tied. Hans on the left wing. Holding the dribble. And we're going to have a foul call against Overbrook in the post on Haywood. That's his third. Team's first of the second half.
Yeah, that's
Anthony Freeman into the game for Wildwood.
That's a big foul right there. As Haywood leads Overbrook in scoring tonight with 12.
He's picked up his fourth, buddy. He just reached in from behind on the inbound pass. And he's going to go to the bench, and Sean Mills will come in.
Yeah, again, that was not a smart decision by David Haywood.
Troiano in the corner. Busham for three. Short. Junior Hans the rebound. Kicks in the corner. Troiano for three. Wildwood by three. 3:50 to go third quarter. There's Green the basketball. Over to Galda. Back to Green. Green to Galda again on the right. Green top of the key. Swings to Johnson. High post to Dixon. Pass across Johnson for three. Bang.
There's no doubt about that one. Could see that was clean.
Right out of the basket. Took a bump. No foul call. And the rebound will go out of bounds off of Wildwood. Kniff into the game for Busham.
And Brian, that right there could have been two fouls called under the basket on Wildwood players. But the official passed because it was going to be Overbrook ball.
Johnson the basketball for Overbrook. Wildwood showed some pressure there. Johnson takes it to the corner. Back up top to Mills. And now it is Galda. Justin Galda. Wildwood goes back to... There's Galda driving. Shovels it to no one in particular, and it goes out of bounds. I think he was expecting Mills to keep coming. Mills had said stop at the block, which really he should have, to post his man up, and the pass went out of bounds.
And that's the fifth turnover against the Rams. 34-34, 2:50 to play, third quarter.
The pass by Hans goes out of bounds.
And Wildwood now with 7 turnovers.
And Overbrook can take its first lead of the game here. Here's Johnson. Wildwood's in man-to-man. Galda in the corner. Comes up to Mills. Galda again. Gets it out to Green. Green to Mills in the corner. Mills dribbles right. Goes back to his left. Up top to Johnson, picked up by Troiano. High pick and roll. Good hedge by Freeman to shut off the penetration. Johnson kicks in the corner. Green for three. Off the iron, no good. Hans the rebound, he's pushing. Hans through the lane, takes a bump, no good but a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. This will be Wildwood's first free throws of the second half.
And while at that time, Junior Hans did a good job of splitting the defense and getting to the basket. And he draws all that contact, and that foul was on Devin Johnson, the 6-foot senior. That's his first. That's his second. Team's third.
Hans misses the first foul shot. Luke Bazil into the game for Ryan Troiano. Tied at 34, 2:03 to go third quarter. Second free throw by Hans is good. He's got 9. Wildwood showing pressure. And it's nearly stolen. It is stolen. Great play by Freeman. Hans open for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Mills. Mills gets it to Johnson. Johnson driving right. Shut off. Holds the dribble. Takes a bump. Backs it away. Goes up top to Green. Green picked up by Brazil.
1-point game, 1:35 to go, third quarter.
Mills right elbow, back to Green. Green up to Johnson. Johnson drives, and we have a foul on Fusick. Reaching in.
Now they're going to call that on Lucas Brazil, Brian.
So Johnson will go to the line for 2 shots.
Brazil picks up his first, team's third.
First free throws in and out. Alex Daniel back in, replacing Anthony Freeman. .130 to go in the third. Johnson can tie the game with this free throw. Short. Rebound again. Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound to Hans. Another offensive rebound. Right side Kniff in the corner. Bizil, a deep 3. Short. Rebound brought down by Dixon. Dixon gets it to Johnson. Johnson drives left to the basket. Got out in the foul. Oh, no, they're going to say that the foul occurred on the floor.
But they give the points to Overbrook, Brian, the 2 points.
Here's the shot. No good. Rebound to Hans. Yeah, they're going to have to check that at the scorer's table. Hans with the basketball, driving to the basket. Great move. Couldn't finish. And the rebound brought down by Overbrook. Mills fakes a 3, drives, goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Help side nowhere to be found. Wildwood trailing by 1 now. In the corner, Kniff a baseline drive, off the glass, no good. Blocking foul called though, and Kniff will go to the line for 2 shots. Galva came in late trying to draw a charge.
And a good strong move again by the sophomore. The 6'1" Kniff goes strong along that left baseline. Came to the jump stop, and as you said, Galva, he comes in late.
First free throw, no good.
Galva picks up his second personal foul. Let's check that, make that his third.
Second free throw is good. Tied at 36, 34 seconds to go in the quarter. Here comes Green for Overbrook. Green still holding the dribble. Drives to the right, kicks across, Dixon travels. And Wildwood will get an opportunity here to take the last shot of the period.
And Wildwood catches a little bit of a break right there, because when Dixon caught that ball,
That would have been a layup.
yeah, he was wide open, but he shoveled his feet.
Here comes Hans. 10 seconds to go. Takes it to the right. It's a ball screen from Alex Daniel. Takes a bump. Now will drive. Goes to Ryan Troiano. 18-footer. And Wildwood takes a 2-point lead into the fourth. Back up to this 30-second break. 98-7 the Coast. North Wildwood Soccer Camp again this summer. For more info, 609-522-2955 or log on to northwildwood.com. North Wildwood Recreation Department proudly supports high school basketball on the coast.
And Brian, with that last basket by Devin Johnson, you know, we talked about it earlier. You know, he went the first quarter, he only scored those, actually he didn't score at all. He averages 19 points a game. That last basket, that was his 16th and 17th point. So that's what guys do, you know, that are team leaders. They don't get flustered, they don't get frustrated. They just keep playing their game. And bang, just like that, you know, there's 2 points off his average.
Overbrook to inbound. And Wildwood goes back to man-to-man. Haywood driving into the paint, traveled with it. An offensive foul on Haywood, that's his fifth.
Wow.
I thought we were getting a traveling violation because it looked like he shuffled on his feet.
And that is exactly what I thought the call was going to be. And truthfully, Brian, that's what the call should have been. You know, you work with the basketball prior to committing the foul. The work should override that personal foul.
The Wildwood by 2, 4:43 to go in the fourth. Triano to basketball, working against Johnson. Stripped. Johnson will go to the basket and lay it in. Triano again with it against Johnson. Brings it up across the division line. Bounces right side to Hans. Hans goes around the man, kicks to Busham, fakes the three. Dribbles left to Alex Daniel. He'll fire a three. That's a bad shot. Missed everything. And now Overbrook can take the lead with a little over 4 minutes to go. Galda on the left to Johnson, top of the key. Johnson dribbles right to Green. Green, a baseline drive shut off, and a timeout is called by Overbrook with 3:53 to go in the basketball game. And we're tied at 44. Back after this 30-second break, 98-7 the Coast.
WCZT Billet, Ocean.
Kniff with Buddy Tarbotton. Sam Cohen handling the live video for us. We expected a good one. This has been an outstanding basketball game. We're tied at 44, 3:53 to go.
And Overbrook is going to inbound the basketball underneath their basket.
Inbounding is Galda. Got it into Johnson. Johnson working against Hans. Hans stripped him. Rebound is loose. It's going to go off of Wildwood. The ball was loose. Goes off of Wildwood and out of bounds.
3:47 to go in this game. And as Brian just said, we're tied at 44.
Green, the basketball, working against Fusick. Green drives right. Backdoor pass. Layup. No good but a foul. And Johnson will go to the line for 2 shots.
And Johnson wants that one back.
And Jordan Fusick went down hard on the far side there, buddy. They're going to tend to him. He's going to have to come out of the game at the very least.
It's going to give both teams a little break. I don't know why the 3 Warriors are standing over their teammate. They should be over with their coach. Assistant coach is over at the bench.
Fusick looks like he's okay, but he's going to have to come out at least briefly.
Overbrook's taking full advantage of this break, Brian, that their entire team has gathered around Coach Donnie Lang. And Wildwood just did not take advantage of having an extra timeout.
3:38 to go. Johnson at the line for 2 shots to give Overbrook the lead. First one is good. And Wildwood's got to box out here. Missed free throw, offensive rebounds have hurt Wildwood tonight. Second free throw is good.
Johnson rattled that one home.
Overbrook by 2, 3.5 to go. Wildwood the basketball. Hans on the left. Gets a ball screen from Daniel. Forces a switch. Goes to Troiano. Boy, Hans needed to take advantage of that switch. Get the ball to Hans. He's being guarded by Mills here. Troiano pulls his way into the lane. Kniff kicks to Daniel. 18-footer, short, not a good shot. Not a good shot. And here's Overbrook, a 2-point lead in the ball. Green with it against Hans. Goes to Mills. Mills goes to Johnson. 2:50 to go. Overbrook by 2. Johnson guarded by Troiano. Drives. Kicks. Green for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Green. Layup, no good. Long rebound. 2. Hans is fouled. Hans was reaching for the loose ball, and a diving Overbrook player, I believe it was Johnson, banged into his back. And that'll send Hans to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that foul is called on number 14, Devin Johnson, for Overbrook. That's his 3rd, team's 8th.
Freeman comes in for Daniel for Wildwood.
2:38 to play in the game. The Warriors trail by 2, 46-44.
Free throw is good. We'll get another. .238 to go. Overbrook by 1. Hans can tie the game with a free throw here. It's good. Wildwood showing pressure.
Junior Hans by now 7 for 8.
And Overbrook couldn't get it in, and Geller had to call a timeout. So 2:38 to go. It's tied at 46. It's a full timeout back after this 30-second break, 98-7 the Coast. The Bal Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest is a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call the Bal Harbor, 609-522-3343, or book online at balharborhotels.com. We know buddy Paul Franco is watching our live stream in up in the big sky.
The big penthouse in the sky.
He's a big supporter of our broadcast, and we miss him. Tied at 46, 2:38 to go in the basketball game. Overbrook the ball. Johnson with it. Johnson across the division line. Johnson driving to the basket. No good. Got his own rebound and is fouled on the floor. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Boy, I tell you what, buddy. Both Freeman and Kniff were in a perfect spot to take a charge on Johnson, and they kept backing up. And these substitutes shouldn't be allowed. Johnson already had the basketball.
But as you had said earlier, he's shooting a 1-and-1. They're just not recognizing that the officials saw it enough.
No, it was the scorer's table. Free throw by Johnson's in and out, and we're going to have an over-the-back call. And I believe it's going to be Kniff walking down to shoot a 1-and-1. Well, Kniff just got sent out of the game. I think he's going to have to be brought back in. Yeah.
And that foul was on Sean Mills, his first.
So this is a 1-and-1 with 2:29 to go, and he can give Wildwood the lead if he makes the front end here. Shot is no good. Rebound to Overbrook. 2:25 to go. Here comes Green. Holding against Hans. Right side to Johnson. Tipped away by Troiano, but Johnson regains. Up top to Galda. Galda to Johnson. Johnson holding. Gets a high ball screen. 2 minutes to go. Johnson stops. 18-footer. No good. Kniff the rebound. Gets it to Hans. 1:57 to go. We're tied at 46. Hans the basketball. Goes to Troiano. Troiano right side to Hans. Hans trying to drive. Takes it baseline. Shut off. Comes out to Kniff. Kniff holds. Goes to Troiano. Troiano puts it on the floor to beat a 5-second count. Bounces to Kniff. And now Wildwood will take a timeout with 1:24 to go. We're going to keep it here for this timeout. And, buddy, that's actually a really good move for Wildwood, if for nothing else, to get Jordan Fusick back in the game on offense.
Well, yes, one, you're able to get Fusick back in the game. And it looked like, Wildwood was a little out of sorts there on what Coach McCracken wanted them to do offensively. So it's a good timeout to settle your team down. Let them take a little bit of break, drink some water, and now you can clearly define and explain, what you want to do at this point in the game.
And the thing is, you're tied at 46 with 1:24 to go. And while you want to be very patient, you can't come out here expecting that you're going to be able to hold the ball for the last shot. You get a real good look, you got to take it.
And it's got to be a good shot. As you said, a good look, and it's got to be a shot, that you're open, good execution, and not just a shot to shoot the ball, which we've seen Wildwood do with down the stretch here. They have taken some very undisciplined shots, and they haven't been successful.
The Wildwood's going to inbound right at their bench. Troiano has it. Goes to Hans. Still man-to-man for Overbrook. Troiano takes it to the left. Spins it past Johnson. Still holding the dribble. Goes to Hans on the right. Gets a ball screen. Kicks to Troiano. Troiano holds. Goes to Hans. Hans, bad pass. Stolen away by Mills. Was trying to throw it into the post, and Mills just picked it right out of the air. Here's Overbrook the ball, and they're going to call a timeout with a minute to go, 56 seconds to go.
Wow.
Tied at 46.
That was not a good pass. That's very unlike Junior Hans.
Back after this 30-second break, 98-7 the Coast. Cohen handling the live video stream production. outstanding basketball game here at Wildwood. We're tied at 46, 56 seconds to play in the basketball game. Overbrook will have the ball out of a turnover by Wildwood. And they'll have it on the sideline. And they get it into Dixon. Back to Johnson to the basket. Kicks to Dixon in the high post. Dixon goes over to Mills. Mills holding the dribble against Hans. Goes to Green. Out to Gouda. Now it's Mills again. Mills nearly stolen by Hans. Now he'll drive. Goes to Gouda. Cross court pass to Green. Green to Mills. Mills to Johnson. 28 seconds to go. Johnson guarded by Troiano. Johnson goes to the right, drives, and is fouled. And Johnson's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
21.3 seconds.
Brian, buddy, Ryan Troiano just got too handsy there. He put his hands all over Johnson going to the basket. This is a 1-on-1. Free throw is good.
And that was the 3rd personal foul against Ryan Triano. The 8th team foul against the Warriors.
Free throw is in and out. Long rebound to Hans. Wildwood down by 1. 18 seconds to go. Hans to the basket. Layup. No good for the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, Devin Johnson was 6 for 7 from the line until he just missed that one. So he is now 6 of 8. Junior Hans has had a very good night at the foul line also.
First one's good. Seconds to go. Wildwood tied with Overbrook. Hans could give him the lead. It's good. Timeout Wildwood. With 14.6 seconds to go, we'll leave it here. We'll keep it here. 48-47 Warriors.
Well, with those 2 makes by Junior Hans, he is now 9 for 10 from the charity stripe.
He's got 17 in the game.
He is 4 of 6 from inside the arc, and he's only taken 2 3-pointers tonight. He's 0 for 2.
So Wildwood needs a stop. Possession arrow is in Overbrook's favor. 14.6 seconds to go. And I'm not sure, buddy, because I didn't keep track of them. If Wildwood has a timeout left, if Overbrook happens to score. And we'll see what each team tries to dial up with 14 seconds to go.
Overbrook now with 10 team fouls. So that will, any foul on against the Warriors will send them to the line for 2.
Wildwood's going to show some pressure here. Johnson gets a return pass. Johnson pushing. Johnson down the lane. Lays it off. Offensive foul. No, traveling violation. Traveling violation is called on Overbrook.
That's called on Dylan Dixon.
But I thought we were going to get an offensive foul. Freeman really fell to the deck. And you heard the whole Warrior faithful yell walk. Overbrook calls a timeout. 7.6 seconds to go.
And wow, I'll tell you what a time. The Overbrook staff, coaching staff, is not happy at all. with that traveling crowd.
His assistants over there, but he has a history with the Wildwood Beach Patrol.
Yes, 17 years. Assistant coach Chris Callahan, 17 years on the Wildwood Beach Patrol and counting.
All right, so 48-47, Wildwood on top. 7.6 seconds to go. Wildwood will have the basketball on the inbound.
And Overbrook's going to run a foul. Anybody not named Junior Hans, who's 9 for 10 from the foul line. Cusick is 1 of 2. Brian Kniff is 1 of 3.
Troiano to inbound. Gets it into Hans. Hans is fouled.
So almost 2 seconds come off the clock. 5.7 seconds. And to say these free throws are big would be an understatement.
And I think Overbrook thinks a player fouled out. This should be a delay of game warning. That's a good call by the official. Because Overbrook has to have players down in the first lane space. And it's kind of like icing the shooter. First one's good. Hans could give Wildwood a 3-point lead here with 5.7 seconds to go.
.47, Wildwood on top. Hans with his second free throw.
It's up and short. Rebounded by Mills. Got it out to Galder. Galder goes over. Here's Mills, a deep three. It's short. And Wildwood wins it. And head coach Scott McCracken has made his 200th career game. Beating Overbrook 48-47.
What a finish. What a finish for Wildwood.
Check that, 49-47, excuse me.
Well, as long as Wildwood finished with more than 47.
Yes, it's a win. That is a massive win. Scott McCracken, his 200th career victory, and a massive PowerPoint win for Wildwood, beating an Overbrook team that came in here at 14-3. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back right after this on 98.7 The Coast. You know, other than winning a state playoff game, buddy, this is about as big as it gets. Yeah, what a victory for his team tonight as they beat Overbrook 49-47.
And whoever thought this team, this Wildwood team, would be 14-2?
Absolutely.
Just a great coaching job and a great job by the players.
For Overbrook, they fell to 14-4. Devin Johnson with 22, David Haywood with 12. Justin Galder with 6, 4 for Jaden Greer, 2 for Sean Mills, 1 for Dylan Dixon. For Wildwood, Junior Hans had 18, Harley Busham with 9, Ryan Troiano with 8, 6 for Alex Daniel, 5 for Jordan Fusick, and 1 point for Brian Kniff. And as Buddy said, Wildwood goes to 14-2. What a game here. And we'll be right back on the air tomorrow as we'll have St. Joe playing at Wildwood Catholic in a boys game at 6 o'clock. So we'll be right back on the airwaves and on the live video stream tomorrow. For Mark Hunter back at the studio, for Sam Cohen on the live video stream, for my partner Buddy Tarbotton, I'm Brian Kniff. Once again, Wildwood coach Scott McCracken wins his 200th career game as his Warriors beat Overbrook 49-47. This has been high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast.